Let's go over the gist of pages 21 and 22. In order to find the gist, we need to decide who or what we're learning about. And just by looking at the illustration on these pages, it looks like we're talking about the immigrants. But let's take a closer look at the text to see if that's who we're learning about. I see that we are talking about immigrants. We see that in that first sentence. However, we also see some pronouns like their and they. The pronouns there and they are actually talking about the immigrants. It's telling us their first glimpse. Whose first glimpse? The immigrants. They saw the Statue of Liberty. Who is they? The immigrants. The immigrants saw the Statue of Liberty. Their journey was over. Whose journey was over? The immigrants. This lets me know that in this page, we are learning about immigrants. Now that we know we're learning about immigrants, we need to ask ourselves, so what? What do we learn about the immigrants? In our text, we learn that they caught their first glimpse of what they hoped would be their new country. That means they were able to see their first little piece of what America looked like. We also see that they were relieved that their journey was over. They were calm and peaceful now that their journey was over. But we also learn that they were worried about what awaited them on Ellis Island. They were a little bit worried and nervous about the next steps in their journey. That lets me know that we learn that immigrants were both relieved and nervous when they arrived at Ellis Island. So let's combine what we learned, that we're learning about immigrants and that they're relieved and nervous when they get to Ellis Island, to say that our gist is when immigrants arrived at Ellis Island, they were both nervous and relieved. This is our gist. That means in pages 21 and 22, we mostly learn about when immigrants arrive at Ellis Island, they are both nervous and relieved.